What's good, everybody? Listen, this year will be different, but we got to put some work in. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's possible. It's a lot going on in the world, but I'm still feeling fairly pretty good about the direction. There's a lot of pain, there's a lot of uncertainty, there's a lot of fear happening around us in our country, but we cannot be moved. There are a lot of people realizing that some of these places, some of these companies, some of these people actually do not have your best interests at heart. They actually do not support you growing, and they do not support even your money. You know what I'm saying? But that should be an eye-opener. That should be a wake-up call to establish as much as possible in our own homes, in our own families, in our own beings, in our own self. You know what I'm saying? So that we not dependent on what's happening around us. We can be that thermostat that no matter what's happening, whether it's hot or cold, we can control how we feel. That's the difference between happiness and joy, which is why having a spiritual relationship to me is so important, because happiness, as I recall, as I was told, as I learned and have experienced, happiness is about what's happening. If ain't nothing happening, then you ain't happy. Whereas you got joy, unspeakable joy, I get that from God. That means no matter what's going on, it can't be taken away from me. No matter how I'm feeling, I still have it. Even if I'm feeling down in that moment, at some point, I'm going to remember that joy. At some point, I'm going to think about the breath in my lungs. At some point, I'm going to think about how much worse things could actually be. At some point, I'm going to be grateful for another opportunity to live, to go after my dreams, to go after my goals, to become my best self. In order to have more, you must become more. And so every day, I'm striving one day at a time, because that's all you have is today. This is the most important time of your life right now. Okay? So every day I'm doing, or at least attempting, I'm trying to focus and be intentional on the things that I'm investing my time, investing in my energy into. Because where your focus goes, your energy flows. And where your energy flows, your focus goes. So if it ain't serving you in any good kind of way, why are we paying attention to it? Why are we focused on it? Why are we allowing it to influence our actions? Why are we allowing it to change the way we see ourselves? It's not you, it's the situation that's the enemy. You know what I'm saying? So we just got to show up the best way, and what we can't do, what we can't change, we just got to give it to God. That's the biggest thing that I'm learning in this season of my life. And you know what? I'm grateful, because I know it can only go up from here. It can't get no worse for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, I'm not homeless. I have a job. You know, I have the basic essentials. But we know that that's like the bare minimum in terms of what we want to be in life and what we desire out of life, and what is the true definition and meaning of fulfillment. Like, we chasing that, all of us, in some way. So, you know, that's the goal. One of the ways that will be different is my finances. One of the ways that will be different is health, investing in that. I went hiking with my sister the other day, and when I tell you, it was like I haven't been in years. And so, of course, your girl was tired. I was out there struggling, because my sister, she go like three times a week. So she conditioned her lungs already. You know what I'm saying? Her lungs and already put them reps in to where she just doing it effortlessly. And I'm out there struggling, but it was one of the most therapeutic workouts ever. And I realized that in terms of exercise, it don't have to be boring. You just gotta find the best way that works for you. You know, some people, you need to just start out with stretching, and like get a yoga mat and just start getting your muscles, you know, loosened up, and reviving that flexibility. We not as flexible as we were when we were younger because we're not as active. But there's ways to do that. So yeah, you can start off like that. Don't be wasting your money going to get that gym membership if you have not committed to doing small things at home. That's why I ain't get a gym membership. I'm like, dang, it's a lot of home stuff you can do. And then if you want to go and you want to advance and getting a trainer or something like that, then by all means. But it's a lot of things that we can do that helps us with stress, and hiking was one of them. But I forgot. And she just had called me and was like, yeah, I'm going. She went the day before too, but I had some, I was dealing with some stuff with the car still, and I was like, we'll go tomorrow. So we ended up going. And when I tell y'all, it was so beautiful being out there. It was like being able to get that fresh air, that fresh oxygen, like being surrounded around the trees and nature. It just made me feel closer to God, because I feel like He in everything. Like, them trees been there for like how long, and they've been able to sustain. They've been able to be sustained by God. And I'm like, if He done took care of the trees all this time, they don't have leaves right now, but they gonna grow back. The tree still standing firm, planted and rooted in where it is, because it's standing in expectation for what's to come. What's to come? We're gonna spring forward in March. So everything grows again. You got flowers. I love the botanical gardens. I love going out there, and you know, it's just been really, really amazing to see how nature works in terms of losing things and gaining things, and just those different seasons. We are the same way, you know, like we're literally the same way. So we got to the top, and I was able to see the view of the mountain, and it was so gorgeous. And I was just like, man, I gotta come out here more often, because this year we gonna need stuff in place to help us relieve stress, all that's going on in the world. And that was one of the ways that I wanted to add to that list of systems. And I want to encourage y'all to do the same. The rain gonna come, but what are you doing in preparation for it? What kind of umbrella you got? Do you have a poncho? Do you have a blanket? Do you have the proper clothing to weather the storm? Because it's coming. So that's important. And I feel like as we focus on that, we will reap the benefits of that. In terms of this year will be different. This year has to be different. It has to get better. But you know, you've got to put that work in, and you more than capable. YouTube right now, we committing to doing all that we can do to grow on this platform, because YouTube is the new retirement plan. That's just what it is. That's just what it is. You don't see that money every week when you putting it in and it's coming out of your check for them benefits. You know, you don't see all of that till you need it. You don't appreciate healthcare insurance and coverage until you have to go to the doctor. And that's the same way. Over time, we will be able to appreciate the things that we're investing in. So be mindful and be intentional about that. Keep going, y'all. Stay consistent. I'm strongly believing that this year, everybody that stay consistent on this platform, we're gonna be monetized for the year out, y'all. I'm speaking that over you. I'm speaking that over your channel. I'm speaking success, and I'm speaking that everything that you're connected to flourishes. And I thank you for watching this video, especially if you made it to this point. The attention span of people is getting lower and lower and lower and lower. And so I'm just always grateful for anybody that watch these videos. I don't care if it's one person. I don't care if it's one comment. I'm saying thank you. I'm saying we got this year. This year will be different. We just got to commit to the things that we need to commit to. We need to be intentional. We need to not be thinking so much about the move and just make the move. You know, analysis, paralysis by analysis. We're not doing that. We're not getting stuck in the overthinking. We just doing it, and we making adjustments along the way. You feel me? There's more in store for us, y'all. It's a lot of crazy crap happening, but we can't be moved. We can't be distracted, because that's all it is. The thief the enemy come to kill, steal, and destroy. The main one is distracting you. If he can get you up here, he can finesse you to do and sabotage everything around you just by getting up here. So we gotta maintain this right here, y'all, and we're gonna be all right. In the words of Minister Kendrick Lamar, I'm so ready for the Super Bowl Sunday and halftime show. I'm going for the Eagles, by the way, only because Kansas won last year. I don't have a favorite football team, so it really don't matter who wins, but for the sake of choosing a team and for the sake of, you know, hollering, watching the game and kicking it with family, just having fun, I'm going for the Eagles. So I'm really excited about that, y'all. Spending time with family and friends. Yeah, man. Oh, snap. I got my, what is it called? I got my TSA confirmation, so I can go take my hazmat test. I have to wait on the background check. So I have my CDL, and there are endorsements that you can add to your license that position you for more opportunities in the trucking industry and more money. Well, hazmat is the top it is the top endorsement you can have on your license that can position you to make close to 6 figures every year, because you hauling chemicals and gas and, you know, dangerous liquids and stuff like that. So I'm really excited. I literally just got the text message last night, so I'm gonna go take the test on Monday. This gonna be a crazy year in the most beautiful way. Y'all just gotta believe it, and you gotta align that faith with works. Faith without works is dead, y'all. So let's get the moving, let's get in motion, let's get out of our emotion, and let's go. New views, new heights. Peace.